So here's something I set up earlier. I already posted it on Twitter and Blue Sky, but I'm hoping you campers will help keep me accountable for this year. So, here are my 2026 resolutions. I know the R word every time there's a new year. The R word nobody ever sticks to, but goddamn it, I'm gonna try. So, first up, I want to stick to my diet, which means I'm gonna be practicing strict portion control with food. I even plan to order some scales just for that. And only having a snack on Sundays, which is something I've been trying to do this year. I slipped a few times, but in general, I think I'm getting better at it. So lose some noticeable weight. Yes, I definitely need to lose a bit of weight. A consistent sleep schedule. Now, I used to have good luck with going to bed at 6 a.m. and waking up at 2 p.m. That was a pretty good time scale for me. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do it again. And that also includes a more organized setup for when I do work and stuff. To make me more productive. Keep my living space clean. Yes, I'm terrible at that. I'm not quite Asmongold bad, but yeah, I'm pretty bad for that. Night owl, but yeah, I am definitely a night owl, 100%. Collab with at least 3 new people. That would be nice. I should have one, like I said earlier, I should have one coming up on the 8th. I should have a collab with a new person. But then I'd like to try to meet new people on Twitch throughout the year and try to, get some more collabs going with new people. Sort of expand my horizons. 2 or more Discord watch parties a month, like little watch-along nights. I'd like to do that, like community nights, watch-alongs and stuff. I still want to watch the Smokey and the Bear trilogy. just for the theme of it being, it having the song that inspired my entire channel. So I'd really like to do that on the Discord. Actually, while I'm at it, Discord. Yeah, if y'all want to join the Camp Kodi Discord, you're more than welcome to come hang out. Finished game series I've left over, like Jersey Devil and Ion Fury. Yeah, I've got to get back into doing YouTube videos. I'm going to try to aim for 8 YouTube videos a month, because I was at that level of productivity at first until the heat wave fucked me up. So if I can do 1 or 2 videos a week, I think I'll be set. Save about $400 minimum for a Live 2D upgrade. Now, I was actually asking, oh god, I can't remember his URL, Abigail, hang on. Oh god, hang on. Abigail Croc M, that's the one. Fucking Opera GX, cooperate. I'm gonna give a shout out. Shout out Abigail Croc, who gave me some good advice. So I was roughly correct in my estimates, about 300 to 500 minimum for a Live 2D rig for a decent one. I shouldn't need all the fancy shit that comes with the higher quality stuff like 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘀, but I did manage to find a decent rig person for $300 or $400. So I'm gonna aim for about 400. We'll see what happens. It depends how complex the rig gets. So that's why we're having the fundraiser here. Yeah, if I'm able to save them, I will try to commission that by the end of the year. Percy, my mushroom growing hobby, which kind of plays into what we're doing here today on Schedule 1. I've always had kind of an interest in mycology, and this game's Shrooms update really reignited that for me, and for Christmas I ordered myself, it still hasn't arrived, I've ordered myself a little mushroom growing kit, one of those ones that come in boxes, some gray oysters just to get me started. And I think I'd like to get to the point where I've tried a bunch of different species in the boxes, and I can maybe start learning how to make my own substrate and spawn blocks and stuff. That would be fun. Complete basic science studies. Yes, I'm basically a high school dropout, and I totally flunked science when I took it. I went back to college in my early 20s, but the course wasn't very good. My teacher was a fucking asshole, and that was when he actually turned up. He hardly ever showed up, and he was a douchebag when he came to the class anyway, so I never got to actually do science in college. But if I can get my hands on some of those books, go through it all, and then retake the science exam, I would like to be able to start trying to go back to college for science if I can. Because then I can try and pursue that biology thing, and then botany, then mycology. Maybe get something out of it, Howdy, Breakin', welcome in. How you doing? Hopeful new year. and make that starting scene screen. I've had, God, what's it been, like 9 months I've had the placeholder thing? Yes, I need to make the starting scene thing. I know what I want to do, I just have to actually do it. And as a little note, make that upgraded PNG tuber. I started working on the PSD. That's something I could probably have done in a month or two if I remember to do it. So, I'm hoping y'all campers can keep me accountable for this. But this is all the stuff I aim to do this year, if I can. That's the plan. Alright.